So, ladies and gentlemen, oh, ladies and gentlemen, yes, ladies and gentlemen, just checked if I had actually the VOD recording right now. It is Competo Cup time once again. We are in the third game of this PvP semi-final. This time, Draven is spawning as the red Protoss here in the top right. We have Sky as the blue Protoss at the bottom left, and Sky and blue Protoss. It fits. We just saw a very well executed 4-gate attack by Draven, having no problems at all taking the second game on Metalopolis cross positions after losing the first game on Terminus Re. And now I'm curious what we might see by both guys. A 4-gate against a 4-gate is of course possible once again. Now each player is checking for Draven especially is checking what's going on behind the bushes, what's going on here on the low ground. He wants to see if there are any proxy forges, proxy pylons, something like this at all. And Draven just getting for his first, going for his first gateway. Same gateway timing here for Sky at the moment. And about this last game, it is always important if you're defending as a Protoss player against the 4-gate and you got some sentries, always place your sentries here in this low area. You do not want to allow the Protoss player to have some units walk up the ramp to provide some vision. Then the second most important thing is if the attacking player is going for a pylon here, so you can warp in some units behind the force field. Just have some stalkers and some sentries on hold position to take out these newly warped in units, most likely zealots. So as soon as those units are down, the vision on the high ground is gone. So you will take some shots, but that's about it. Just make sure that you don't panic, that you constantly reapply the force field every 15 seconds here on the lower part of the ramp, and then you should be able to just get robotics out with an immortal, and as soon as you got an immortal out, you should be fine. So we see Sky finishing with a cybernetics core right now. We see Draven finishing with a cybernetics core as well. Let's take a look at the energy. So Sky, Draven's got just started a chrono boost here on the cybernetics core, still got 56 energy left. Meanwhile, Sky decided to invest one more chrono boost here for the mineral fields, or even for the zealots. By mineral fields I'm talking the nexus for the probe. He's got a zealot out already, now going for a stalker. 1-gate, 2-gate coming up, and the question will be, will it be a 4th gate, or will it be maybe a 3-gate into blink stalkers? It will be a 4-gate by Sky. And what is Draven doing? Draven still on 1-gate, now he's going for gate number 2, gate number 3, and gate number 4 might not be, might be a possibility. It might be a Twilight Council as well. And it will be a Twilight Council, so looks like Draven wants to once again make use of his good micro, just out microing 4-gate units with 3-gate blink stalkers. So what about the warp gate? It is just finished here for a Sky, so he is able to warp in some units. Already there are the warp gates opening right now. What about Sky? He is moving out. No, not just yet, not even with a single probe, just warping in some units. What about the Twilight Council? Just got finished. The blink research takes 110 seconds, minus the chrono boost, and Draven still got enough energy for at least 2 more chrono boosts in total left over, maybe a 3rd later on, not so sure. No, not a 3rd, but the blink research with the chrono boost gets finished pretty fast anyway. So he's just piloting it up. just getting more stalkers, and as soon as he got the blink finished, he will be moving out. And interestingly enough, Sky is not moving out. It looks like he wants to go for the blink as well, but he decided to go for the 4-gate at first, just to have some units out, just in case, and then only go for the Twilight Council. So the blink stalkers will be finished a little bit sooner. The blink research will finish a little bit sooner for Dreiven, but he does only have 3 gates instead of 4 gates. He's not warping in a 4th gate at all, so it is just 3 gates blink stalker right now. What about the unit counting stations? So we have 9 stalkers for Dreiven against 7 stalkers for Sky, but Sky just got 1 additional sentry. That's about it. And Dreiven is already able to micro his units here with a blink, and he's going for a small transition. And nice blink micro, just blinking away with all those injured stalkers, meanwhile trying to deal some more damage. But because of the fact that Sky is on the high ground, he got a way better positioning, the way better arc, so he was able to do much more damage to the forces of Dreiven. So Dreiven was driven away. No, this was actually bad. But from time to time, this is Special Andrew just trying a new joke here and there to just enjoy me failing at trying, yes. So, Dreiven now finished with his Robo Bay, and is he going for an Immortal right away? And yes, indeed he is, because he saw all those Stalkers in the base of Sky, so the Immortal is the absolute best way to react to this. Meanwhile, what is Sky doing? Sky is going for a Forge. Once again, he's afraid that Dreiven will go for some sort of DT follow play. Meanwhile, Dreiven just checking here for proxy pylons, proxy bases. This time he does not want to get not proxy base, hidden bases. He does not want to get caught on the wrong foot once again, spotting only the hidden base of Sky in the replay after he lost the game. This time he actually wants to make sure in the game that this is not happening, so this time this path here of the probe is sent directly here to the 9 o'clock, but there might be a probe intercepting it. No. By the way, a probe can't intercept another probe. What am I talking about? Anyway, so he just checked the 9 o'clock, he checked the 3 o'clock, he sees nothing going on. Meanwhile, cannons coming up for Sky, so in the mineral line at the front entrance. So, looks like this is a follow-up play by Sky all the time, going for the Blink Stalkers, and this is the follow-up play by Dreiven all the time, to go for the Robotics Bay and the expansion. So now this time, no hidden expansion here for Dreiven, so no hidden expansion for Sky. So Sky is now blinking away with all of his Stalkers, but there is the first Immortal. And will Sky focus down this Immortal? Looks like he is not doing this. Dreiven even sending some probes here in the mix as well, and I'm not sure why Sky pulled back. He could have done even so much more damage, because his Stalker count is so much superior, having 18 Stalkers, over 10 Stalkers. He already depleted the shields of this one Immortal completely. He just added 5 more Zealots here in the mix, so trying to take out more forces, really take out the Sentry. He's not focusing down the Sentry, but the Sentry being at the front goes down anyway, and now he's got rid of all of the Stalkers, so just it just takes 2.88 seconds to take out a single Immortal if you get so many Stalkers right now, but he's not doing this. He's just warping in some more Zealots, and Dreiven, he must be happy about the fact that he is not dead just yet, but there are the Immortals, and now Sky is blinking and taking out Immortal number 1, Immortal number 2, and the third Immortal goes down as well, and now Sky, still with a superior Stalker count, will be able to take out this next. There are the probes fleeing, so this is 1 base against 1 base. I mean, Dreiven was able to mine a little bit, but not too much there. and units lost is telling that Dreiven is behind 2,500 resources. Sky now blinking up the ramp here on the high ground, taking out this Immortal right away, and the only thing he needs to do now is wait for the GG, and there we see the GG, and Dreiven is out of the tournament, even though we saw some impressive play by him. Sky is the one advancing to the finals here on the Competo Cup, being able to beat Dreiven 2-1 after a pretty large, interesting game on Terminus 3, and then with this better decision to go for this, continuing to go for the Blink Stalkers, and the decision by Dreiven to go for the expansion not really paid off, because Sky just had more Blink Stalkers than Dreiven had Immortals and Stalkers in total. So congrats to Sky, he is in the finals, and now it is time for me to check what's going on in the other semi-final.